everyone, Smilies here. Today I am full of energy. I am literally full of energy. I went for a run this morning. I've already preparated dinner. Everything's going on. My goodness. But I am full of energy today, so that is great. Awesome. It is Thursday here. Probably Wednesday where most of you guys are, so I hope you're having a good Wednesday morning or evening or afternoon or midnight or whatever it is. I hope you're having a good one. Now, today we have 4 questions. Today we have 4 questions and I'm really excited. They're really interesting questions. I do like these ones. Not that I don't dislike any of the other questions, I do. But I always find each and every question interesting in their own individual way. So thank you guys for writing in. The 4 people are thanksg, Charles Summers, Windham Kaufman, and West Train. I was trying to find your question. I've got them all in my book and there's so much writing in here. I'm so sorry about that. But yay! Okay, I'm going to get right into the questions. My winking looks horrible. Okay. So the first question is from thanksg. Thanksg. I cannot say your name properly. Thanksg. Thank you for writing in, thanksg. And your question is, in your Google Plus main page, you say in your profile that you are an artist. So what exactly do you do as an artist? What exactly do I do as an artist? Well, pretty much I have a pen and a paper and I pretty much draw what comes from my mind and I put it onto the paper and it's pretty much creation. If you're that's pretty much what I do as an artist. Yeah. But if you're saying like what specific kind of art I do, pretty much I do kawaii. I pretty much do anime manga style. I do like to do landscapes. I've done a couple of them in the past, and I'm trying to start to do a little more realism, because I'm getting to an age, I'm 24, I feel like I should be moving forth with my art abilities and perfecting them more, and I feel that it should start to be realism. That should be my main focus with my art at the moment, but I'm really nervous to start that. I've heard a lot from a lot of other artists that it's pretty tough, so I'm going to give it a shot and see how I go, and hopefully I go well. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do as an artist. But yes, I am an artist too, traditional artist. Thank you for writing in, thanksg. Right, second question, Charles Summers. Thank you for writing in, Charles Summers. Hello. Your question is, why do you like your favorite subject? Why do I like my favorite subject? That is yet another question of my art, because I really love art a lot, but also I'm also an author, so this comes into my writing as well. I like my art because, well, it really does relax me, number one, of course, and I love to feel relaxed, and I'm a very active kind of individual, and sometimes I just need to chill out a little, so I do like my art mainly because it relaxes me, and I like it because I can excel more and more in it, and you can never be a legend, or you can never be top of your game, you can never be the best, basically. It never ends art, it just keeps going and going, and in that manner as well, that goes into my writing as well. You can only get better and better in your writing, and I love writing because you can excel in it and you can keep excelling. Yeah, that's why I love my favorite subjects of writing and art. Thank you, Charles Summers. Third question from Wes Train. I found your question this time, Wes Train. I found it. Wes Train. Who is your favorite artist? Who is my favorite artist? My favorite artist is Picasso. I love his art. I find it amazing. Yes, yes, he is from Spain. But I find his art so interesting. And there's many other artists I really do like, but Picasso's art is really interesting to me. Very interesting. So that is my favorite artist. Thank you, Wes Train. And Whithang Kaufman. Whithang Kaufman, you wrote to me quite a long, kind of half between a question and a topic, so I'm gonna try to answer this, and it's kind of a long one, so bear with me here. Bear with me, people. So here's the question, or questions, there's a couple. Well, can't say I know everything about Asperger's. It's always been neurotypical people who confuse me the most. I have to wonder, why is it that when an Aspie makes a mistake, it will usually hang over them forever? But if an NT does the same thing, everyone just says, you live and learn. Or maybe, why is it that everyone can force their views on you or deny you service or good manners, but an Aspie, you can't have a say about anything? I may be alone on this, but that has been my life so far. Woo! Woo, that's a doozy one. Okay, let's start from the beginning. So you said to me, an Aspie makes a mistake. If an Aspie makes a mistake, it will usually hang over them forever. But when an NT does the same thing, everyone just says, you live and learn. Yes, I don't think you're alone on this. I have had this in some stages of my life. Other times, not as bad, but yes, I have had them. And I'm sure a lot of other Aspies have had them too. I cannot answer even myself for everyone. I don't think I will ever be able to answer for everyone. But yes, I have had that too. You are not alone on that. Why they do it? Why we do it, I should say, more so, why do we do it? It's because, in a way, Aspies, a lot of Aspies, not all Aspies, but a lot of Aspies, they like to be perfectionists. They don't like to foul, basically. And when they foul, it hangs over, it looms, especially with mistakes. Either life mistakes or simple mistakes, it's the same thing, and it goes in the same way. Whenever we make mistakes, we fall into this deep pit, and it makes us feel really miserable. And that's because we feel like we didn't do good enough. You know, we could have done good enough, but we didn't. And yeah, it's not fun. It is livable. It depends how old you are. Depends if you know how to cope. It depends what gets you out of that hole. If you're in a hole. When I get like that, when I make mistakes and I feel like I fell, I get really sad, I get really miserable, I feel like, oh, I could have done better. But that's the mind of a perfectionist, and us being Aspies, we feel like, in a way, we are geniuses. We are. And that it's not good when we fail. It's not good when we fail. It's not good when we make mistakes. Neurotypical people, yes, they can be geniuses too, but their way of thinking is they can socially work their way out of it, where we can be social or we cannot be social, but either way we fall. That is just the way an Aspie mind is. And the other thing you said to me with Hen Kaufman, you said to me, or maybe, why is it that everyone can force their views on you or deny you service or good manners, but an Aspie you can't have a say about anything? That to me is, for most people, they have a self-absorbed mind. A lot of people in the world, neurotypicals mostly, they're very self-absorbed. They're very self-absorbed people, so their views matter more than yours. And that happens to anyone. That's not just an Aspie, that happens to anyone. I've seen that with myself. I've seen that with people who do not have Asperger's, who have other mental conditions. I've seen neurotypical people, I've seen that happen to them. For the most part, most people have self-absorbed minds, so their views matter more than yours. Just as much as what you were saying here, that your views should matter to other people fairly and evenly. But in their mind, it does not work like that. Their mind is, they are self-absorbed and their views matter more than yours. But you meet the rare people that will take on your views, that will view them, that will look at them, and it will matter to them. And you will meet them down the road. You will meet them down the road eventually. If you haven't already, maybe you have. If you have, that's cool. If not, then they will come eventually. I know they will come. You have a very long life ahead of you. No matter what age you are, you have a very long life ahead of you. So, yeah. I hope that answers your question. I hope I just didn't ramble there. I hope everybody liked their answers. And yay! That is it from me for this week. Thank you so much, you guys, for writing into me. Please continue writing into me. Please. It really means a lot to me that you guys like my answers to the questions and that you take time out to actually write questions to me. That really means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this channel. It would be more like topics, and although those are interesting, and yes, I would have a lot of people looking and viewing my content, I wouldn't find it as fun. I like to go into the mind of other people with their questions and soak it in, and then, you know, answer back to you in a way that's understanding, or you can see that I thought about it, basically. And that's what I like to do more. But in future, yeah, I was thinking about doing topic videos, more like topics where I discuss things a lot more rather than short answers. And I was thinking of doing that in future. And please let me know. I think I've asked you this before, but I'm asking you again. Would you like me to do topic videos? Would you like me to do topic videos? Let me know. Yay. So you can write your questions to the email here. I will also have it in the description box. Also, you can write your questions to the Twitter or Google Plus pages, Smilies Day pages, sorry. Pages, don't just write them anywhere, put them in the Smilies Day pages. Yeah, and the email, and yay. And there's the Smilies Day Patreon page. There is the Spreadshirt website where you can buy the Smilies Day merchandise. If you can, support by buying the t-shirts or merchandise that is in the Smilies Day Smilies Day shop, or if you can support with the Patreon, that would be great. That would mean so much to me. Or just simply subscribe to the Smilies Day Smilies channel and keep watching my videos and supporting me and encouraging me to do more. And yeah. 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 Okay guys, that is it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great new week. Happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends. Thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you guys to be watching my content and for you guys to be so supportive of me. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for that. Thank you guys so much. That is my Thanksgiving thanks. And just for you guys also to be my friends, I'm thankful for that too. Okay guys, see you guys next week in the next week's video. Nearly December! Woo! Bye guys.